Good afternoon, guys. Good evening. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. You are in the right place because you are tuned into the grand finals between Orange Esports and iZONE125. This is game number 2. Game number 1 being won by Orange in a fairly convincing fashion, using their sort of what they've been doing pretty much every game of the tournament so far, getting up a lot of damn necro books. They've been using the same heroes game after game, the same strategy, and it's been working so well. They've been steamrolling through the competition. iZONE is the only team left to go through, the only obstacle remaining, and if they can take them out here in game number 2, they are going to walk away with the championship for this April. So guys, we're going to hop into the bans, the picks, see what is going on here. Over on the Sentinel side is Orange, with the captain Mushi doing the bans, the picks. On the Scourge team, we've got Kells doing their bans and picks. And guys, these bans, they look a little familiar. These are the exact same bans as last game with one exception. This game we see Lycan being banned out, whereas last game I believe that was a Darkseer being banned out instead. So these teams know each other fairly well, what they want to pick, and whichever hero is not banned that are their preferred heroes. Last game it was the Darkseer that was banned, meaning Lycan got picked. This game we see Lycan being banned and Darkseer getting immediately picked up. A hero which is more often than not seen in the hands of Winter in that side lane solo position. Whether it's top or bottom, it will depend on whether or not they want to put their tri lane, where they want to put their tri lane, whether or not they want to try shut down the opposing team's carry, or whether or not they want to just put their carry, their farmer, in the safest lane possible and get him farmed up and looking to push down some towers. And we are going to see quick pick coming out from both teams, as a Queen of Pain is the other pick for Orange, partly because he knows that these Filipino teams like iZONE love to use that. Shadow Demon, Sand are picked up for iZONE. They're one of the few teams that actually frequently use Sand King, and that is going to be part of their draft here. Can run it as a support, can also run it as a solo hero. So far, when it's been seen, I believe it was against inv-red, where it was picked up by iZONE. It was used as a support hero, so maybe going to see something similar here, as Orange complete their first round of picks with an Earthshaker. So Earthshaker was still in the pool. Prophet going to get banned out here, although I don't think Orange would be leaning towards a Prophet when they've already got the Darkseer. There's not really much need to use that Prophet. They do typically put either Prophet or Darkseer in that side lane solo position. But nonetheless, iZONE say, nah, you guys aren't having it. They could always put it in the jungle, although it is nowhere near as... it sort of makes your lanes quite weak if you do end up putting that Prophet in the jungle. So the 4th and 5th ban coming now for Orange. As far as iZONE is concerned, they've got some fairly versatile picks, with the Windrunner being a nice utility hero, with the nukes, the disable from Shackle Shot, as well as the ability to buy some very much needed items, such as that mech, the pipe, the 4-staff, and also the Necro Book, which is becoming a top item. Every hero last game had Necro Book, Midas. We saw a CM and a Witch Doctor with a Midas to counter the Necro Book. It was a completely new metagame coming out. Midas being bought on support heroes to counter Necro Books. Necro Books being bought by like 6 different heroes in one game. And here we're going to see bans coming out. This Chaos Knight as well as the Slardar. Witch Doctor being banned by Kells, knowing that's the preferred support hero that Orange like to have ice on. And they do use him very effectively. Omni Knight coming out from iZONE. Ooh, things are getting interesting. iZONE, I like this. They're not just going to go with the same or a very similar strategy. They're going to mix things up and try something a bit different, a bit new, and see how that works out for them. As we let's see what we can do here. As we'll see how good I am at multitasking, especially when I'm tired. I think my multitasking is going to be absolutely fail, but that's okay. I can talk and commentate with ease. And the 4th pick coming out for Mushi is probably going to be a bit thrown back by this Omni Knight pick. Might have to consider picking up some kind of hero that can go for a Diffusal Blade. The Shadow Demon's already been picked up for iZONE. That's one of the few heroes with a natural purge. Medusa is another one with the ultimate, but not really a common pick. Panda is in the pool. Panda's a possibility. He has the Dispel on one of his Pandas. And that is a possible pick, but not a hero that these teams generally go for. It's very popular in the Chinese scene, but not something that these Southeast Asian teams tend to go with. And it is going to be a Lion. So Lion potentially going to be their main support hero, although could be used in a number of capacities. It's a nice hero to pick up against Omni Knight because of having the couple of disables to throw at him. If he can't heal, if he can't use the repel, then suddenly he can actually go down very, very quickly if you can get that Hex on him or the Impale before he casts any spell. So a smart pickup coming out from Orange. Whether or not they play it as a support hero or run it maybe as in that mid lane, they could put the Queen of Pain at bottom. Often, it's not something that conventional, but Orange on numerous occasions have put Mushi playing the Queen of Pain in the safe lane with support. So it'll be like a tri-lane Queen of Pain. They could put the Lion solo mid and have the ES with the Queen of Pain plus one other hero. Although now, Anti-Mage being picked up, they're going to have to reconsider. Do they put a aggressive tri-lane up against the Anti-Mage? Or do they keep their tri-lane at bottom? Because they have to make sure if they do put their tri-lane top, they have to know that they can actually win that tri-lane versus tri-lane affair. And that's not something they can maybe do with how they have their heroes set up right now, especially if it's going to be an ES Queen of Pain tri-lane. And we are going to see what they do decide to go with here as Anti-Mage, the hard carry. iZone really changing things up. Anti-Mage Omni Knight is going to be the sort of combo that they want. The repelled Anti-Mage able to blink in. Nice little counter for the Queen of Pain as well as the Lion. So definitely a potentially smart pick, but a pick that does need to get the farm up. If he can't get the farm up, he's not going to be able to do a whole lot. And not to mention, farming well alone is not going to be enough. You have to make sure the rest of your team aren't falling behind. If you have four allies who are falling behind while the entire Orange team is getting towers and farm, even a ridiculously farmed Anti-Mage will not be enough. As we see 40 seconds extra time. Mushi using it all up. Needs to make sure they do make the right decision here, guys. This is the grand final matchup. Everything is at stake. As especially for iZone, who are in a must-win scenario. If they don't win this game, they are going to go home with just a second place finish. If they do win it, we go on to the third and final game of the tournament of the GEST IDC in April. And what is it going to be? What is the magic hero? As whoopsie-daisy, that is not meant to pop up on the screen. And we are going to have a Beastmaster picked out, so it looks like it will be a Lion support. And we're going to hop into this game now as both teams have finished the picks, the bans. Over on the Sentinel team, representing Malaysia, the team who has been completely unstoppable, who hasn't lost a match all tournament long, has not lost a match for a number of tournaments. They've been winning almost everything they've been playing in for the last few weeks. We've got Team Orange Esports, which is being represented by Ice playing the Lion, Mushi playing that Queen of Pain, Extinct playing the Earthshaker, KYXY on the Beastmaster, and finally Winter playing the Darkseer. Over on the Scourge team, down one game, having a good run through the playoffs. It is going to be representing the Philippines, Team iZONE125, and representing them is Kells, the captain, playing the Shadow Demon. We've got Froggy playing the Sand King. We've got the Anti-Mage being played by Peleng. We've got Jajero playing the Omni Knight, and finally on the side lane solo is going to be Joven, and he's going to be up against this scary looking tri-lane, the ES Lion Queen of Pain. As we do see Darkseer heading towards the top lane, so it looks like they're going to give this up, let Anti-Mage free farm in exchange for having a strong bottom lane where they can shut down the Windrunner, prevent Windrunner from getting any farm and levels, not to mention get Queen of Pain nice early farm. And that is how they're going to play this. Mid lane is going to be the Beastmaster up against the Omni Knight. So very interesting matchup there. Definitely one where Omni Knight can do fairly well. Going to come down to largely where those runes spawn. If they spawn top, Omni Knight should be able to get them. If they spawn bottom, that's where Beastmaster should be able to get them. Not because of the distance or anything, but because if they're bottom, the Lion, the ES, are likely to be there protecting the rune. If they're top, you'll see these support heroes, the Shadow Demon, the Sand King, being the ones who protect that rune and make sure their solo hero can get it. As we do see a haste rune. Is there going to be a stun? There's a banish. They might get the stun as well. Darkseer has a haste rune. It's going to expire now. And the block coming from Sand King. This could be a first blood. He picks up the surge though. Nice decision there. And the first blood, I'm watching the wrong tri-lane. It's the tri-lane at bottom with Mushi picking up the first blood. Windrunner goes down. And the first blood for game number 2 of your grand finals goes to orange. As guys, evidently I was not watching the right try lane. It did go down at bottom. Completely missed by yours truly. And we're going to have to keep an eye on where the blood is going to be spilt, both bottom and top lane. Solo hero versus tri lane. Windrunner will have a slightly harder time because this Sentinel tri lane does have more disables and nukes to throw at him, whereas Darkseer has the surge to escape and is up against an anti-mage who is not going to be able to do all that much in the laning in a ganking situation. And they may just focus on getting nice and farm. Sanking doing some pulling here. Going to help him get some farm, get up those flying couriers, observer wards as quickly as possible. Anti-mage meanwhile, more or less free farm for him, but still not the easiest lane, as we will see. Sanking actually using a burrow strike on the neutrals there. That's to make sure he could get that. He could get this pull there. He had to make sure he killed them, and we are going to see. Here we go. The rune is spawned at bottom. Lion stun, not going to get the DD. Windrunner gets the DD, goes on the chase, going to pop the Windrun and chase down Ice. Does he have any more disables? Doesn't actually commit to it, as Ice did manage to get to the high ground using that fog to his advantage, and that is going to be very, very important, as Lion did not manage to deny Windrunner from getting that rune. And just about the best rune that Windrunner could have picked up as well. Windrunner actually going to come towards the mid lane. Level 1 Windrunner abandoning bottom lane. This is not what you want to be seeing from your side lane solo. He's actually heading all the way top, where we may see Windrunner go up against the Darkseer. Either way, this Windrunner, I'm not quite sure what he's doing. He can't really go top. They want to leave Anti-Mage top. As for mid lane, I mean, he can harass maybe, he can support the Omni Knight, but it's a level 1 Windrunner. He needs to get those levels, he needs to just stay bottom, do his best to get any XP possible. What he's doing right now is not going to be all that effective. He is going to head back down bottom lane. There's a bit of a creep wave brewing here, but these neutrals here are going to help deny that and prevent any kind of creep farm coming to the Windrunner. Windrunner who is still sitting at mid lane. Sitting at mid lane on level 1. Windrunner is just completely lost. iZone are falling apart, it almost seems, as they are getting very, very under-leveled. Level 1 Windrunner. Level 2... Oh, sorry, level 3 now on Shadow Demon. He's just hit level 3. Same for the Anti-Mage. Darkseer at least getting level 2.5, whereas the Windrunner unable to get any farm whatsoever. Mid lane, Beastmaster versus Omni Knight. Omni Knight doing fairly well. 14 CS, the 5 denies. Beastmaster only with 11 CS. As we are going to be seeing probably another lineup stacked with Necrobooks. Queen of Pain likely to go Necrobook. Beastmaster likely to go Necrobook. Orange just love their damn Necrobooks. We're going to see Soul Ring being slowly built on the Darkseer. And Shadow Demon continuing to support this Anti-Mage at top. Anti-Mage who now has 18 CS. As Windrunner does find an invisibility rune. And going to use that to maybe... to head towards the top lane. Gank. Level 1 ganking Windrunner. I don't know, man. Joven is just out of sorts today. He's been playing well all competition, but come grand finals, what is he doing? He's abandoned his lane. He's sitting invis at top. Even if they go for a gank, he's not going to be able to get a kill. He's level 1. He doesn't have Shackle Shot. He doesn't have Power Shot. He only has Wind Run. And I don't know how they plan on getting this kill. I don't think they can, in fact. And that is going to be iZone wasting a lot of time. Mushi, meanwhile, bottom lane has his treads. And it's going to, they were going to see, they go on Darkseer. They do! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Joven proving me wrong. Gets the kill on top lane. And I think Winter was as shocked as I am. Winter is going to be like, where the hell did this Windrunner come from? A level 1 ganking Windrunner. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. The level 1 Windrunner pulling off a gank. Although he is going to find himself getting ganked at bottom lane. Queen of Pain with the help of Lion picking up the kill. Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage from tower. Oh ho ho! 5 HP. Queen of Pain narrowly surviving. And iZone going to be wishing they picked up that kill on Queen of Pain. If they got that kill there, that would have been a huge help for them. Darkseer at top lane. Constantly being pressured. What is this? Oh, Anti-Mage with another stout shield. He's got Poor Man's Shield as well. He's going to be going for that Vanguard. So not going to be rushing for that Battle Fury. As his top tier 1 tower starting to be pressured. Omni Knight at mid. Still farming well. Up to 24 CS. Also has 14 denies. The problem is a hero like Omni Knight can be very well countered by those Necro Books. If you drain all his mana, you're going to force him to get Arcane Boots. He needs to boost up that mana pool, and Necro Books are great at stopping him from casting those spells come mid-game time. The movement continues as Extinct going from bottom to mid, and he's all around the map, looking to maybe back up this Beastmaster at mid. Queen of Pain as well, making his way mid lane. Omnia is there, but Omnia is just a hero that they can't really gank all that easily. But what they're going to do is try to take out this tier 1 tower here. Omnia maybe going to try to slow that down. Can run in and use that heal, but he does need to be careful that he doesn't get stunned. The Beastmaster Roar is up, and that's why we're going to see Queen of Pain here at this mid lane. Ooh, Fissure, Axes. Is there enough damage? He uses the heal, followed by a Repel, the Magic Wand as well. They needed to get that Roar. Without that Roar, that kill could not be possible. Fissure was on the wrong side. And Orange, unsuccessful gank on the iZone solo mid player. That is Jejero. Top lane, Darkseer. Popping the Iron Shell, I think he may have actually got that. These kills here. And he is going to use that Iron Shell to his advantage, as he is now being forced to back off. 36 skills on Antimates. That's the hero we need to keep an eye on. See how he is farming, how quickly he can get those items. He still does not have his Vanguard. Bottom lane Lion survives on red HP from an unseen Sankian gank with the help of Winran. Joven finally getting some levels up to level 4. Still though, a lot of catching up to do. Mid lane, Omni Knight, probably the one doing the best on this iZone team. Okay, Anti-Mage is farming well, but he's in that safe lane. He should be farming well. Omni Knight, on the other hand, was up against the Beastmaster, had a competitive lane, and came out on top, at least to a certain degree. Beastmaster, who is now looking to start roaming around, heading towards top, has 24 CS. Smoke on him, going to maybe look for a gank using that. As Queen of Pain as well at this top lane. And Queen of Pain, Darkseer, Beastmaster. That should be a combo where they can pick up some kills and make something happen. And the pushing continues. Beastmaster has used his smoke. Anti-Mage is the hero they want. The Hawk is flying around providing the vision. And Shadow Demon will maybe come in. He could be on the receiving end of this. The Hawk needs to maybe go up and do a little bit of scouting. As here they go. iZone are now making their way here. Joven actually TPing in. Blink down. They want this Hawk. It's not going to go down. Maybe we're going to see a power shot. No, they get vision of all these heroes. Meanwhile, Sanking in the secret shop. So the side shop. Doing a bit of hide and seek. Or at least hiding at the moment. There's no one seeking just yet. Bottom lane. Lion taking over this lane just for a bit. He's got those arcane boots. He's now up to level 6. Probably should pick up a TP scroll so we can back up this top lane, especially if there's going to be some action soon. 4 heroes for iZone. 3 for Orange. Something is going to go down here, I feel. They've smoked as well. The Hawk is not going to spot them. Oh, the Quill Beast. Orange, is it going to be enough? It will be. Joven is going to lose that crew, but meanwhile, more importantly, Anti-Mage getting stunned. Is Banish actually goes on the Beastmaster, and it doesn't look like they're going to pick up any kills here. The only kill, the only blood being shed is going to be on that Courier. As Beastmaster Roar was used on the Anti-Mage. That's why when I came to him, he was stunned for so long. He got roared, but he didn't go down. His teammates were there to keep him alive. But what did not get kept alive was that Courier. Gets taken down by a Quill Boa. Beastmaster going to be pretty happy with himself for that one. Bottom lane. Lion still just farming away. Not even worried about what's going on at these other lanes. Be it top or middle. And he is going to also have Extinct at the mid lane. The ES. The 2 supports are finding space to farm, while the Darkseer, the Queen of Pain, and the Beastmaster look to fight as a sort of a trio. They want to take down some towers and let the ES and Lion get farm. And as a result, Orange are going to have 5 heroes with great farm distribution, which is smart. When you don't have a hard carry, they're not the ones who have an anti-mage. They don't have one hero who needs a lot of farm. They have heroes who can benefit from items, but they don't have heroes who rely solely on items to be effective. Which is why having their spread between all 5 heroes is very, very effective. Whereas iZone, they want to do the opposite. They need to get the anti-mage nice and farmed. Actually, I mean, ridiculously farmed to some extent, as we're going to see a stun. Purification. Beastmaster gets low. Raw goes down. There's no actual throwback here as the repel comes out as well. Winter picks up 1 kill. That's going to be on Joven, and they are going to look to keep on chasing more. They want the Sanking. They want the Omni Knight. Lion is there. Has he got the finger? Yes, he does. Sanking going to stun his way up into the trees. He's actually going to be a bit stuck here. Lion Impale gets the kill, and Sanking does manage to escape through the trees. Burrow striking his way up. 3 kills in a row. Orange now up 5 kills to 1, and find themselves again in a very, very strong position. Mushi at the top lane. 46 creeps on him. 1 kill, no death. Going to be going for his token Necrobook item. And Beastmaster as well. Belt of Giant Strength. Have to wonder how many Necrobooks will they get. It looks like just 2 heroes on their team will be going for them. Darkseid likely to go for the Vanguard and Pipe, and go for the more utility-based items. Whereas Necrobook is, I mean, it's definitely a possibility, but I don't think it's going to be what he wants to go. He wants to help provide his team with the survivability that a Pipe or a Mech offers, or even that Vanguard, so that he can just be tanky himself. Bottom lane, Lion Finger takes out the Anti-Mage. ES with the Fissure, Queen of Pain with the nukes, and they do get that kill. Managed to catch just the end of that as the Lion Finger did come in, taking out the Anti-Mage before he could blink away. Shadow Demon finds an illusion rune, needs to be careful. The ES does actually spot him. They've got both teams with Observer Woods on the high ground. And Orange are looking to make something happen. Maybe at this bottom lane, they're chipping away at this tier 2 tower. Queen of Pain will blink out. ES is there to back him up. Same goes for the Lion. And we will see a Scream being used to take out some illusions. As meanwhile, mid lane, Shadow Demon and Windrunner doing all they can to keep some momentum, keep iZone in this game. This is a must-win game. We're going to see initiation, the stun lock, Lion Impale, ES Fissure, Omni Knight goes down, and that is how you stop an Omni Knight casting heals, casting repels. If he can't move, if he's stunned, well, he suddenly finds himself very easy to go down, and we're going to see a tier 2 tower being pressured at bottom lane. Once again, Mushi is just unrelenting. He's picked up his Staff of Wizardry, going to have that Necrobook up fairly soon. Meanwhile, mid lane, the tier 1 tower also fairly low. Darkseer at top in the hands of Winter, farming away. And all over the map, Orange finding room to farm, finding places to push out lanes, apply some pressure, whereas iZone are just a bit lost, not too sure what to do. Pretty much highlighted by the Windrunner, who spent so much time moving around the map, not knowing where he could lane, where he could farm. He couldn't even get XP. And so far, Orange are just playing absolutely perfect, flawless Dota the entire tournament long. And they could walk away here with the championship in April if they can keep up this. They need to keep up their pressure, keep up the farm rate, and keep playing such precise Dota, as we will see Arcane Boots up on the Darkseer now as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
The ES, the Lion, they're making their way top. We're going to see Anti-Mage on the receiving end of another gank. He has got the Vanguard, also looking to make some treads here. And that is going to be maybe enough to keep him alive. The gank's coming in. Lion. Ooh, the Anti-Mage just manages to blink past the Lion, who was there looking for the kill. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain, this tier 2 tower not going to be lasting all that much longer. The Quillbur does go down. A very, very small win for the iZone team, taking out just a Quillbur there. As bottom lane, the tower goes down, and it doesn't even get denied by the Anti-Mage, who does make his way bottom with Treads and Vanguard up now. Mushi getting more and more gold for his team by helping take down the tier 2 tower there. The mid tier 1 tower went down recently as well. And Orange are just in complete control. 7 kills to 1. They've got a very, very sizable lead, and they're looking to make it even bigger here. Anti-Mage just not having the farm to get involved. Even if he can get up an item, even if he can get up a Manta style, a Battle Fury, the problem is his team are also falling further and further behind.
Town is under siege.
And things are not going their way, at least as of yet. The tier 2 tower at top being pressured now. Mushi at bottom. The tier 3 tower getting chipped away at. Just a little bit of damage there, but Mushi just saying, hey guys, I'm still here. You guys are going to have to be here defending me. You can't just stop the push going to this top lane. As ES, Darkseer as well, are all grouped up. The smoke has been used. iZONE are leading the charge forward, but I believe Orange know what's up. They've got a Sentry Ward. I'm not sure whether or not they spotted it. Oh, Darkseer going to get stunned. The stun misses. iZONE just completely out of sorts. The Purge going to come in. Great Fissure blocking off the advances. And, oh my gosh, Froggy, the Sand King, stuns his way out, but he missed the oh-so-important stun on the Darkseer, and that is going to be very, very costly here, as now it is Orange's turn to start the chase. Going to maybe look for a Roar here. The Power Shot manages to take out the Hawk. Going to deny Orange of some vision. As Mushi will have a Necrobook 2 up in just a second. He's already got his Necrobook 1 recipe. He also has enough gold for the Necrobook 2. That Necro 3 going to be coming up so quick. 16 minutes in. He's only level 9, but he's got such great farm and items with all the tower gold that Orange have going onto their team at the moment. Beastmaster at mid. KYXY, Necrobook 1 on him. He's up to 1k gold as well. They're going to have a couple Necrobook 2s in just a moment, and those Necrobook 3s will be sure to follow fairly soon. Lion has a Blink Dagger now as well. They're going to look to maybe engage on this Anti-Mage. Is the Blink's going to come? There we go. Blink, Impale, Hex will fall. They're going to have to use everything on this. The Queen of Pain throws the ultimate as well. Finger of Death. Everything gets used, but it's for an Anti-Mage. Easily worth it, as the Queen of Pain and Lion will walk away with the Anti-Mage's head. Windrunner and Shadow Demon showing up to mourn for the Anti-Mage. Take flowers to his grave, but it's not going to be what iZONE want. They want that Anti-Mage kept alive. They need him to be farming. And Omni Knight at the top lane. Arcane Boots on him as well as a bottle. He's up to 1k gold, but he's not had the necessary impact this game. It was an interesting pick, and here we go. Mid lane, Fissure, Roar, Lion blinks in just to say hello. Lion not even getting an assist there. It was the Roar and the ES Fissure making sure they got that kill. The double damage rune also being popped by the Beastmaster. This tier 2 tower at mid should go down with all the heroes. The double damage and the Necrobooks there. This is not looking good at all for iZONE. Now behind 9 kills to 1. As the pressure is just unrelenting. Mushi, Necrobook 2. And we're going to see Beastmaster with his own Necrobook 2. Possibly a Necrobook 3 soon. The tower deny is unsuccessful. 3 heroes went for the deny. None of them got it. The Glaive Thrower on the Sentinel team picked up the kill. All 3 iZONE heroes are going to be absolutely shaking their heads, thinking, what did we do to deserve this? And oh no, nothing is going MSI's way this game. Even the smallest of things, just not happening. Sand King missing stuns, missing denies there. Just small bits of miscommunications or misclicks, whether or not they're tired, or whether or not it's just been a long day, or whether or not they're just not playing their best Dota. iZONE made it to the finals playing some really sharp, aggressive Dota, but here they are up against Orange and just cracking under the pressure. Orange now up 9 kills to 1, have taken out 5 of the 6 outer towers. Only this top tier 2 tower remaining, and they're going to go for Roshan here, using those Necrobooks to tank. Beastmaster going to fly out his Necrobook 2, perhaps? No, he's going to leave it at base. Actually, no. Where is your Necrobook 2, Beastmaster? Maybe he actually hasn't got it yet. No, he's got his Necrobook 2. They've both got their Necrobook 2s. Both actually quite close to their Necrobook 3s. Both around 700 gold here, as Orange going to pick up an Aegis. Axes go flying just to make sure they can scout what is going to come down. KYXY picks up the Aegis, up to 1k gold. Queen of Pain has enough for the Necrobook 3. Going to TP towards that top lane. Get that farm going. Protect this top tier 1 tower, and maybe look for a push on this tier 2 tower. And here we see iZONE doing all they can, making something happen. As we do see Sand King, Anti-Mage Smoke. They want this Queen of Pain maybe. Queen of Pain did not pick up the Aegis. It did go to the Beastmaster. But Mushi, his map awareness is absolutely flawless. He knows something is up.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he will stay back, hugging this tower. Just nothing iZONE can do. They wanted to try the smoke gank, but it's not actually. Nothing is working. Nothing is going their way. Ooh, power shot, Shackle. Not going to latch. If that had latched, it could have been the end of the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain who does have it Necrobook 3, but now the backup is coming. Darkseer is there. Darkseer with a Vanguard. ES will be here soon as well with the Beastmaster and going to provide the necessary backup so that Mushi can stay in this lane and not be too scared for his life. Meanwhile, Lion finds the Shadow Demon, gets the kill, even with the banish going down. The right click came before anything else, and Lion will back off the Blink Dagger with the Impale Finger combo, picking up the kill. Darkseer scurrying around. These, I mean, Orange aren't all that high a level, as we will see. Level 9, level 10, level 11. Mushi the highest, level 12, but iZONE aren't actually that far behind on levels apart from their supports. The Sanking level 6, Sodium level 7. That's, I mean, that hurts. Okay, they are behind, but their actual main 3 heroes are not that far behind in terms of levels, but the farm difference is absolutely massive. 10 kills to 1. The towers, the final outer tower about to be dropped here. The Necrobook 3 is being used. Queen of Pain putting that down, providing some additional damage as well as scouting here. And they will de-ward this using this Necrobook 3. And Omni Knight saying hello. He's picked up Arcane Boots as well as a Staff of Wizardry. Probably going to be going for what I imagine is going to be a 4-star. Windrunner with the Midas. This is to counter those Necrobooks, guys. We saw this last game. It's completely sort of revolutionary in some ways. It's a bit unusual. More, I don't know about revolutionary. I think that's sort of making it sound far better than it actually is. It's just a bit of an interesting little counter item that you can get. The Midas to counter those Necrobooks, as it is free gold when you do have that Midas. As we will see iZone trying to get that Battle Fury up on the Anti-Mage. He's 22.5 minutes, still has a long way to go, and Orange only have a short distance to the finish line. They've taken out all 6 outer towers. All that they need to do now is try push on into the iZone base, start tearing apart these tier 3 towers, the Raxes. But to do that, they're going to need to find a good fight. And, oh, Lion running in. Catches the Sanking, who was actually smoked, so busting him there. And we will see whether or not iZONE have it in them to start a comeback here. They just need something to trigger it. They need a small thing which will get the fire going. Something just to ignite it. And that's going to be a couple of kills. A big team fight. They need to maybe try get 3 or 4 kills when Orange come to push. And that's going to be not the easiest thing to do, especially when Orange have so many items up. The Necrobooks. We're going to see Darkseer heading towards a pipe as well at this rate. Has he finished it? No, he's got just the hood. But it means he is getting very close. And KYXY with the Hawk up, the Aegis, the Necrobook 3, using that Hawk to give them some nice vision into the base so that they can know where these heroes are positioned, what they're up against. Power Shot once again. Windrunner's pretty spot on here. And we are going to see Orange taking things slowly but steadily. Getting their lead increased bit by bit. As Orange look, they can smell the victory. They are just so close to getting it. They know if they just play this smart, they can slowly chip away here. Mushi at bottom, Beastmaster, KYXY with Winter as well as Extinct at top. Orange are just tearing apart the defense from iZONE, forcing iZONE to defend 2-3 different lanes, and iZONE being split up are going to find themselves being taken out at top lane. Omni Knight goes down, and this tier 3 tower at top is being pressured here as Orange are looking very, very solid. ES has the Blink Dagger up. Going to be coming into play. Lion looks to be going for an Aghanim Scepter. Has picked up a point booster. And the continual pressure continues. Queen of Pain at bottom. Necrobook 3. And Beastmaster at top, Necrobook 3 of his own. They've got 1 Necrobook at bottom, 1 at top. They're going to just keep looking to apply pressure to every single lane. Lion going to blink in. Queen of Pain ultimate. There comes the Impale. Scream will finish it off as another kill. And iZONE aren't even here to defend. Only the Omni Knights here. The rest are at top, where the tier 3 tower does in fact go down. Midas is used on one of the Necrobooks, and I believe that, yeah, that was actually the Windrunner who popped the Midas. You can use the Midas on the blue Necrobook, it seems, without taking any damage. So if you Midas a blue Necrobook, you don't actually take damage, which makes it a fairly nice little counter. Not really, I mean, obviously, Necrobook isn't an item that you sort of think, oh, they've got Necrobooks, so you have to counter that. It's more just a little nuisance, as we will see Anti-Mage. Look at him. Instantly down to absolutely no mana because of those Necro Books. And Queen of Pain taking this tier 3 tower down fairly low. As there comes the blink in. Lion, Impale, Finger. Queen of Pain gets the kill. Killing spree. As Sand King wants the kill on Lion. Stun. Epicenter. No Epicenter is even needed as the heal does secure the kill. Ice will go down, but top lane meanwhile, Winter picks up a kill with the help of the ES and the Beastmaster. This top Rax looks like it will go down. The Necrobook will be up soon from Beastmaster, who does have the Inner Beast up to level 2 now. And that's going to provide additional attack speed, additional pushing power, and will help them take down these Raxes quicker. Not to mention, make those Necrobooks do more damage and be even more powerful. The Malaysian team, Orange Esports, are looking very strong. ES, Vacuum, Ulti, Fissure, 1, 2, 3. Orange will take down the top Rax now with a great team fight. GG is called from iZone, 17 kills to 2. Here are your champions, Orange Esports, guys. They have done it. They have defeated all the challenges that came at them. And what a GEST this was. A fairly one-sided finals, but some great matches along the way. Especially the match between Mineski and Stars Boba, an absolute must-watch, guys. So I'm going to be uploading the VODs later on today. Check out some of those games. I'll definitely be recommending a few. And here we see the grand finals. Orange Esports, in convincing fashion, show that they are the team to beat in Southeast Asian Dota at the moment. Orange pushing down that middle lane. As Queen of Pain also at bottom with the help of Lion. They've called GG, but it looks like they will play this out. They want to make one last stand. They're looking for the Hawk. The Hawk is juking back and forth. And here comes the blink. Impale, Finger, Queen of Pain ultimate takes out Omni Knight, who was on the high ground. As we will see a Roar being dropped. Windrunner getting banished to keep him alive a bit longer. And in comes the Anti-Mage. He's been hexed. He's going to be hexed again. And the Necrobook's going to drain his mana. Mana drain's going off all over the map. Anti-Mage does not have mana to blink out. And the Axes go flying in, take out the Windrunner. As kill after kill going in Orange's favor. The Beastmaster dies, pops the Aegis. But all those Necrobooks will take out the tier 3 tower. The Raxes will follow. And GG is called as iZone leave the game. It is all she wrote for the April edition of GEST IDC. That's the Gigabytes Esports Tournament, guys. And what a fun weekend it was. An exhausting one, but definitely a fun one. And with that, guys, we are going to have our champions crowned. That is going to be Orange. As they will take down the bottom racks, the tier 4 towers. The racks will follow. And Orange just enjoying their stay on the main stage. They are the champions. Mushi, Ultra Kill, 10-0. Dog-like again is the call. And what a play coming out. Orange are just looking very, very strong. And this is going to be one of the top teams in the next GEST to look out for. Not to mention a number of other Dota tournaments going on at the moment. Anyways, guys, that was our last match. I can go eat. I can go sleep. Actually, no, I can't. I get to upload the VODs now. But that was fun, guys. I enjoyed that weekend. Hope you guys did as well. We'll be back next month with more action. I'll be hanging around a bit, answering a few questions, helping make sure everything is fully wrapped up. But that was a great game, a great performance. Orange, no one even came close, really, to challenging them. And we're going to have to see next month, as well as in some upcoming tournaments, whether or not teams can adapt to this style of play that Orange are using so well that no one seems able to deal with, using those Necrobooks and just playing it slowly and steadily, not playing too aggressive, but playing it safe and winning games. That's what matters, winning those games, and Orange have proven that they are better than anyone at that. So guys, I'm going to take a quick commercial break and be back later with some news. But there is not too much. That's pretty much going to conclude today's broadcast. I'll be doing a bit more talking later because I love to talk, especially when I haven't slept for 2 days. But we're going to go into a quick commercial break, guys. So thanks everyone for tuning in and supporting Gigabytes Esports Esport Tournament. as well as myself. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Be sure to do that. Facebook.com/GGNetGods. That's me down at the bottom on this page here, as well as on Twitter, Twitter.com/GGNetGods. You can find out when I go live. You can find out more information about the upcoming tournaments that I'll be streaming. With that said, guys, I'm going to be taking a quick rest now as we enter a commercial break and be back in about 5 minutes time with some more information for you guys. So guys, thanks for tuning in and good night.